I'm a surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. Right away. I'm a surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. Strong pocket full on repeat. Gotta count up and I've been down. Picture going about 100 miles. Daddy look can't miss now. Standing tall with it always on go. Taking me to pin town. P.O. said slow down, so I caught the wave and I skipped town. 16 was on the age that's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said 2 wide, no 10 tile. I need like a man, even if your eyes don't dare to me. Touchdown like I had a 6 with a shimmy, nigga, that's a powerful. Don't be worried about what straw do. Do you and I'ma do I. So the boy got a paint job with a clip coat and some frog eye. The girlfriend needed to the beat, I was fresh meat, no flip side. Kevin Went and Beyonce put a ring on it in a lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the court. Referee and I'm shooting 3. Put sweat in it 2 degrees. So my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins in a bell tee. Open up, let me splash it. Right away. I'm a surfboard emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. All right away. I'm a surfboard emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. Strong second round of the fight, something ain't right. I gotta do my work. You walking through the air, no night flight. That was the people. Got one life to live, and I put 15 on all the hit the ground, running rabbit past the Usain Bolt. Don't like 2 finger signs so far, I can't be caught. Night in is crunch time, and I send it home like a walk-off. AMG on steroid, there's a flex muscle with a nightmare. Coming full force, no warning, just know I don't fight fair. Took flight, no flight fair. Hot rounds out of hot barrel. Put the mic in the head, lock into the tap, 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 tap there. Short ass CPR. What the hell are he weak for? To go to the water, let him up. Time for you a lifeguard. I'm my own damn lifeguard. Been there for the wrist sharp. Might show me it once hard. Get skatebooks and I count hard. Play my hand for the W. Time told me about who is who. They be on this, who is who. I'm on the surfboard. I'm coming through. Stroke.
Mic check, mic check. What's up? This is Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Bella. Welcome to Hood Talk. Let's get this show started.
Well, hello everyone. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know It All on Facebook. If you want to send him some love, the information is beginning to scroll across the bottom of the screen. But one other thing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost much. Just like, share, or subscribe. But getting started on this subject tonight, we want to talk about when will Black people stand on business, show up on time, and be dedicated to growing their own business? So when you do this thing, this your business, are you not thinking about, do I need to dedicate myself to this thing or move different because I have this business? Do I need to let myself know I am my own boss? I got to make this money because this is my business. So let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. How they say, let's be about it, let's talk about it.
That part.
Okay, standing on business.
So give us in a direct description of standing on business on your perspective.
Okay, to me, standing on business is standing on what you strive for your business to be or to become. I think a lot of people have like real dreams on what they think a business should be like. but a business is not in your head. It is actually out here with the people. So I think like when you think about a business, you think about Taco Bell, McDonald's, business that lasts a long time because they set boundaries and they set rules on what they gonna go with. You know, I think I got an aqua business, so I think I still set my alarm where my alarm wake me up at a certain time every day, regardless. So I'm up at 5:30 every day, regardless, even if I lay back down. But I'm getting up. You know what I'm saying? Every day at 5:30. I think that right there, you know, if you say, if you say my business open at a certain time, we're gonna get into all that. But I feel like if you say my business gonna be ran from this time to this time, if my business over here, my door should be swinging open, especially when you first start the business. Sometimes you put in extra hours that you don't really
Contemplate on doing.
because you got to build up a certain kind of
Clientele.
clientele, perceptions going on. You got to cut prices, this and that. Anybody think they can go into business and they higher than professional business. Like if you trying to sell a burger for $7 and they can go to a great restaurant and get 2 burgers for $7, why would they go to you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you got to be actually, thinking about being a salesperson, selling yourself and marketing yourself and carrying yourself in a different kind of way once you become a business person, especially at your business. Now, outside of the business, you might be a whole different person, but when you're doing your business, you got to be about business while
Yeah.
you're at that's mine. Go ahead with yours because you're a business person too. So go ahead what you see
Well,
about business.
I agree. When you have a business and you operating it, you have to set your time and hey, when I'm working this business, I'm gonna do it. And any task you put before anybody, your clientele, you have to build clientele from the way you work. So if you don't work good, what can you tell this person that I can do that the next person wouldn't do? So you got, I'm deciding to go this way or with you. If I'm never open, if I don't work it right or move in a certain way that people desire, you lose that business.
Right. I can agree with that. Let me shout out. What up, Angela? Up in his house. What's up, Big Angela? She said, read that.
She said, never because they're for themselves. Absolutely.
Shouts out to Makeish. Is that right, Makisha?
Markeisha.
Uh-huh.
She said, if you're not in a crowd, there's no support.
Yeah.
A lot of times, no. And a lot of people rely on people in their surroundings, and that's not what you're going to do. You're promoting the business, not your friendship.
Yeah, we're going to get into all that.
What's up, Erica?
Up in his house, up in this thing. What's up, Rhonda? Up in his house. But yeah, let's get up into this thing they call business.
Right, because it's actually something that needs to be addressed because when we think about business, it's like a job. You don't always know what time you're going to get off because sometimes you have customers that need that extra time or that extra effort. But you're promoting to sell this so you can make your income. So if you start treating your customers as if you feel yourself, then you can lose income. So you won't have no expense. So you think about it later, you won't have no money to make.
First subject of the night.
Oh my goodness. Some have difficulties in separating personal life from your professional one. So One thing I used to hate back in the day, I used to go and get my hair done. Professional girl. Great hair dudes. You can get everything you want. She stop and go to the mall to shop for her outfit for the night. She stop and eat, or she stop and feed her children in the middle of getting your hair done, so you have to stay there extra 2 hours. Okay. So with me, I'm that person. It don't take but one time. So I had one hairdo from this person, but it took me 10 hours to get. That was just not a 10-hour job. And that wasn't fair to me. So you lost me as a customer, and I'm a tipping customer.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, if you're doing something for me, I tip.
Mm-hmm.
So you doing it like that, that's not good. That's not good business act.
And I think the worst part about that is people that do that sometimes they don't realize that they'll put you on a schedule. You know, they'll tell you to come at a certain time, and
You be there.
if you ain't there at a certain time, they fussing. They done put you 3 slots back. But when you there and I'm on time, and then you get there and you playing around and you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you getting on the phone, you know, I understand what you're saying, because like even if somebody, you know, even cutting your hair or anything else, and they stop and they're going outside and they hold up, let me smoke this blunt before he leave. And you know, it just gets, you know, when black people run business, it gets very unprofessional. And I think that's
some of them run businesses.
sometimes, you know, and I think it done got kind of ratchet enough where it's kind of unprofessional, because now, you know, just like the people in Atlanta that had that nice restaurant, and the girls came in there and started twerking, and they just asked them not
That
to
was
do
Texas.
that. I thought that was Atlanta.
I think it was Texas.
It might have been in Texas too, but I think that was in Atlanta when
When the owner came up and said, you know,
yeah, him and his wife owned
Mhm.
a restaurant or something, but I'm sure somebody gonna remember. But I just think that we as people disrespect our own businesses that we should be propping up. And then they went in on the business and kind of went in like they don't want to support the business no more, because the business owner was like, you know, I'm running a business. I don't want you twerking at the business, you know, because you got all kind of high clientele trying to come in here and have a decent lunch. And I think we done kind of got so ratchet where we feel like we go to certain places and we act like every place we can turn into a club.
Yeah. I
And
just experienced a thing. This lady, she was probably in her late 50s, and she was at a place, a Mexican restaurant.
mhm.
And she couldn't twerk, but she was just on the table dancing on these folks though. And you feel like because you patronize them, that it's okay because y'all having a good time.
Right.
So the people were like, no, get down, because one thing, you can fall and hurt yourself, and they could possibly be liable for what you've done. So safety too, in part of you enjoying yourself.
Right.
As I said, if you don't already have a support system, you're in trouble, because you have people hating on one another, telling people not to support your business. And that's why I said, don't rely on just your friend and the friend telling their friend. You got to be able to expand your business outside of the box.
I said it was in Dallas. You were right. It was in Dallas, Texas. Shouts out to Lovejoy.
Hey, Lovejoy, thank you.
Um, yeah, yeah, I think let me move to the next one, because I really want to get into that.
You have to create a routine and let your people know, knowing your open and closing time.
Yeah. I think that's the biggest thing with black people sometimes. We figure that we can open, close, take our breaks, close in the middle of the store. If it's open from this to
9 to 5.
9 to 5, don't be in the middle there talking about a lunch break and get a sign on there talking about I'll be back. And people don't understand, sometimes people come across town to come to a business. And even if you got to leave your little grandson there, you need to leave somebody there to say they'll be right back, or just hold on a second.
No, get yourself in a situation where you can hire help. If not, you need to pack your lunch and take it with you.
There you go. Or look, or be in the back cooking your lunch or something.
That part.
Ring that.
All these air fryers and everything now. You can't leave.
Because what you should have probably is one of them ring doorbells, like
where you can talk to them.
No, I'm saying, because if you in there by yourself and you can be venting customers like that, you can have a button down there talking about ring for service. So you can come up there and you can kind of see what's finna come in there. And then you can have
that ring.
You can have a camera right there and seeing what person is at the door, where you can check your phone or look at the
I agree.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Take note, people.
So I just think people got to realize that we do got
this thing. If your business is not in a building, like you have some type of business where you're mobiling. So do you think people that have mobile service should be on the same thing?
You said mobile service what?
Okay, like say you have a business, self-employed,
right?
But your business is mobile, plumbing,
right?
Lawn.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you on that.
Renovation.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you on that. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. Like if you say you're gonna be somewhere on at this time, do it. If you're running late, call the person. Hey, I'm running a little late. Hopefully you ain't got to go nowhere. Whoop-de-whoop. I mean, I think we don't have enough professional courtesy. When people can't make it, sometimes they just don't answer the phone and stuff like that. And kind of like, I call them back. And, they had to make up something to, come back with it. The plumber, I had to take because see, I'm going to tell you, like I had even a couple people that wanted me to promote them on this platform. And then me just trying to do business with them myself, because if I can't do business with you, on a certain level, why would I go? Yeah, why would I sit up there and start telling folks about your business? And when I tell you to be somewhere on time, then I call you and you ain't answer phone me, what I'm gonna relate to you to somebody else, knowing you might do them the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of dudes I know. I like to mess with dudes that stand on business. You know what I'm saying? Okay, go ahead with that.
Makisha said, yes, North Park Mall is majority boutiques. Now, yes, they have signs stating out for lunch or simple isn't there.
Right. I mean, like, I know people, and I know people with, I can understand people have these appointments and, nail salons. Some people got a lot of, they done already put a lot of hours in and got certain clientele. But I think you should make it where I can get a person to work there. So even when I'm not there,
somebody's there.
Be open for somebody to come in there and they can snatch them customers that we would never have. People just stopping by and seeing this a nail shop or this shop or this a shoe fixing shop, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just think we got to be more business if we want business. I think we always talking about how we bout business and we boss. Y'all know y'all women, we boss.
Watching
and
them.
all that old type of stuff. And no, I'm just saying. And then these dudes run around talking about I'm a boss and this and that, and then they changing their number every week and
Yeah.
all that. Let me tell you something. If you didn't change your number 3 times in a year, 2 times in a year, you ain't no boss because you stand on business. Really, you running from business because one thing about it, a person that changed their number too much is running from something. You know what I'm saying? A person that don't answer their phone enough is running for something. So you got to really realize what you're doing when you ain't about your business and how people gonna look at you.
Yeah.
And I don't think enough black people realize if every year you give me a new phone number, you ain't really about business.
No,
I
not
done
true.
had my same phone number since 1997. And I bet you ain't a lot of people can say that. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is black people got to stop running from business and stop running from each other. If you own a business, ain't no reason for you to be changing numbers every year. You know what I'm saying? Uh, ain't no. I broke my phone. I don't want to hear that shit. I got partners that done broke 50 phones. I got a partner that's a mechanic. He done broke his phone. Shoot, he'll bring his phone 3 times in a week, but he got the same number and a new phone and everything. So when people say, "Oh, I lost my phone, that's why I got a new number," no. You want a new number because you wanted to get some people out your phone. You wanted to get some people out your life. You were scared of some people. You probably did some people wrong. You was already not answering the phone from them. They called you from a different number, and you wanted to change your number because you gonna get your head busted or something.
Oh Lord.
No, I'm just telling you.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
What you said, we need to get better and stand on business. That
Yep.
part,
That part.
that's what we talking about.
Okay.
Angie said, I feel like a
Oh,
success.
and Antonio.
Antonio, okay. Antonio said, I feel like, oh, hey, Antonio, I feel like the success of business also depends on the demand, something that is innovative that brings a specific demographic. So he's saying, like, in the area in which you work in, the type of people that you deal with or the product that you sell will draw certain people. And when you do this thing, you have to support what these people want.
Right.
And that's true in any business.
And it's just like this here. I tell people all the time, you know, some people don't realize sometimes you run away business. Like if you got a business and you playing you know, rap music, loud music or whatever, cussing or whatever, people ain't finna you know, good that people with real money ain't gonna come spend money with you because you running a business like a thug. I remember when I first went to Atlanta and I went to the Atlanta Mall and the other mall, not the good mall, but the other mall. And I heard rap music just out loud blasting all over the mall. I'm like, who would want to bring your kids in here? You know, just blasting, cussing music. You know, like, and that was the first time I really heard that. You know what I'm saying? And I said to myself, black people gonna wonder why other cultures don't want to come mess with you because you not even presenting yourself. Like even if we running a boutique, if we run a hair place, if it's our hair place, oh, we busting rap in there, we cussing and fussing and we doing twerk music and everything in there. Sometimes you got to play your elevator music if you want elevator money. If you want money that go up, sometimes you got to change your music style to satisfy the customer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
I
do.
think we done got so ghetto sometimes that we stay like we after hours, like we at the club, like we trying to get people in the club to go to our business. Yeah, come fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And we talk to customers the same way, you know what I'm saying, instead of being professional. And
Yeah.
it's, you know what I'm saying? You got people rolling up in front of customers, smoking in front of
I
customers.
feel like it's okay.
It's all kind of stuff just is going on, and we just not uh not what's name. Not,
Patrice said an entrepreneur is a risk taker. It is. And you can't take that risk if you don't have the mindset to do it right.
hold on a second. I want to put that. All right. Bam.
Drinking alcohol, smoking weed, and cigarettes in front of your customers.
Let me tell you something. Regular people don't want you blowing cigarettes in their face. You know what I'm saying? Like you can at least put your cigarette down to talk to a
Get
customer
you done.
until you get done, because I think that's a part of the thing we don't realize too. If you grabbing a beer early before your hour's over with, you got you just, I mean, we can't look at it as we in a certain place. We got to look at it in we are trying to track a certain demographic of people. And if you want a more wide range of people, you got to tone it down to get them type of people to get in
Yeah.
there. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
the same thing as a club. If all you play is kill music, you ain't gonna attract the side type of people you want up in there. You know what I'm saying? If all you play is blues music, you know who you gonna be in there. You're gonna be a bunch of old folks in there. You
Wait
know,
a minute now.
yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of old folks in there. We can talk about it. But yeah, if you start playing the blues, yeah, you gonna get what you want. And they're gonna be a bunch of old people talking about, oh yeah, the blues are all right. The blues is all right. Am I lying or am I lying?
Well,
I'm listening.
well,
Mm-hmm. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. Let me. All right, come on with it.
customer service is truly important, and I agree.
Yes. And I don't think we take that serious enough. Tell Tamika what is the topic, and shouts out to Tamika and shouts out to Patrice up in his house. Shouts out
Hello, Tamika. Hello,
to
Patrice.
all Texas people up in his house up in here.
Okay. Well, hey, let me tell them. So, when Black people stand on business, when will Black people stand on businesses and show up on time and be dedicated to growing their business? That's the subject we're talking about.
Right, that part. And she said that's the thing that's missing from some business. Yeah. I just think and like we say, hey again, Miss Tamika Reed. Okay. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so like I said, you know, all this drinking and smoking weed and cigarette, it's just self-explanatory. So I ain't gonna just jump down the throat all day with it. We're gonna come on with the next. Come on with it.
So, have a plan and make time for your customers. Make sure you have a get done with the first before others jump up in front of other customers.
Yeah, I don't think.
So I don't like, let me tell you, I can tell from a lady perspective.
Yeah.
They be like, okay, I just put her on the dryer, but hers is quick. Yours is a little longer. So you sit over there and let me get her from under the dryer, but I got there before her. So why would you do that to me?
Right.
Regardless, you scheduled me at this time. I was on time. This person came late. Her do it simple, but still you want me to back myself up. You know what I'm talking about in the hairdo. Don't do that to me. You would
And
never
and I'm glad you are talking about this because this stuff happened all the time. Like I remember when I used to go to a haircut, what's name? They'd be like, "Oh, this dude got a line right quick. Let him."
like it's simple. I'm simple. I schedule this.
I'll be like, I'm ready to go. Hey, look, I'm ready to go just like they ready to go. Man, don't cut me up, man. I was in front of this person, you know. But you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you have people that can give them an extra $5 and jump in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And all kind of stuff. So, you know, I don't hate for nobody getting their money, but at the same time, you know, it be consequences with actions and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, it's just like if you pull somebody's car in there and all they got is a starter that need to be done and say it's a good quick fix. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is jag it up, boom, boom, 2 screws, woo, woo, woo. And they come back, they see you a car that just pulled up, you outside putting a battery in and all that, and your car ain't even jacked up yet. You know what I'm saying? Like that stuff is a problem when people come. And I don't think
customers that way.
I don't think people stand on that type of business like they want to. And I'm just here to awaken us Black people and let us know these are the problems when we talk about standing on business and being business owners. We have to change our mindset. We got to change how we act at work, especially if you're an entrepreneur. You can't just be out there rolling up, acting like everything legal until your customer get there, smoking while people driving up. Them, oh, what you want again? You know, I mean, like we done got so ghetto a lot of times that, you know, we only getting certain kind of customers that even come to us. If he ain't got a gun on his hip or something, he ain't even coming to see us. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but the reason we get these kind of customers because we ain't standing on real business. And what we got to do is start standing on real business, and then people will mess with us. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people all day, you remember when I said when COVID was in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna call all y'all women out. I told you when COVID was here, I said all these women started doing nails, started doing feed, and all that. They had to, because all the Chinese and all the Korean, all them people ran back across seas. They like, peace out. They were gone. They closed down they shop and everything. And y'all let a whole year and something go by, and y'all go back to the same people that didn't do y'all shit for half a year when y'all had to go to y'all partners and all that, and didn't nobody open up no business, run no business, and sustain a business in this time. I think I seen 2 nail salons come up out of probably 30 in Jackson that's owned by the mother folks. I seen probably 2 that's owned by Black folks and a 90% Jackson. And I see all these people acting like they so proud to sit in front of somebody who don't even speak your language. Shing, shing, fa, fong, 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 fong. And you don't even know what the fuck they talking about. And they can be talking about these feet over here stinky, and they can be talking about you like a damn dog, and they be like, I'm gonna charge her extra 10 for stinky feet. They and y'all sitting up in there giving them that your money instead of going out there, open up your business, getting this money. I'm just telling you. I can't stand that shit. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did.
And Tony,
yeah, we already did that. I think he said certain bring. Hold on, did he say also the location? Yeah.
He said the location is the key to bringing in certain demographic as well.
Did I put that up? Didn't it?
No,
I didn't put that up. I thought I put that up. Yeah, we did do that. Yeah, but
because it matters. Like if you want somebody outside the box of your business, what you're prone to with your demographic, you know, you have to keep it professional with time. If they feel unsafe going there, let them know the time you operating, and somebody needs to be there from when they show up.
I don't believe the whole certain demographic thing, because one thing I realized in the middle of anywhere, They can build a McDonald's, a Wendy's, or anything and make it thrive. And it's the same thing with black people. Just like what's that fish place that's on Lynch Street? Golly, I can't. Boston.
Okay.
Boston got put up and made that thing new and approved in the middle of Lynch Street. Used to be one of the most dangerous people around, and because they keep it clean and neat and don't let people hang on in the outside and out the doors and all in the parking lot, they got clean people coming there, just like the fish people on Valley Street and all that. Businesses that keep a certain type of energy in and outside their restaurant. They don't let riffraff sit outside their restaurant and stuff like that. They get a whole type of different vibe of people that gonna come. They don't care about all that because they know if I can make it to this place, it's a professional place. You know, just like shouts out to my boy Dwayne Eats. And the place next door to him that sell the shakes. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a professional sitting out there. They don't let riffraff hang out there. Sit around there. They got a clean building, boom, boom. And people
that's all a part of it. You have to set it okay where people feel like it's okay to go there.
No, but I was saying, you know, the demographic don't matter. If like it's just like this here.
If the place is safe.
Okay, watch this. I can go in the hood, and you know that you can get in the worst neighborhood. You can go down the street and you can look on both sides of the street, and you be like, every yard is cut, every house is groomed, because it's a street where people say we ain't gonna be like everybody else.
Right. And I
see what I'm saying?
There are a lot of houses in West Jackson that sits like that.
Right. And that's the same thing about our business.
These are homeowners.
That's the same thing about any serious business owner. If he plant his seed anywhere and he make it presentable and make it look good and he clean up and he keep it clean, don't let no riffraff hang around running off his customers, he can have it thriving. You know what? It's when you let Uncle Drunk Jimmy hang outside your store asking everybody for $1 and all that. That's when you see your business go down. No, I'm just saying, when you let people hang outside your stores and stuff like that, asking everybody, let me fill up your tank, let me do it. That's the gas station that get a whole lot of businesses, the ones that keep the riffraff away. And say, you can't hang out here. Plenty of people feel safe. They feel coming. They don't see people on the side of the building, on the car. I'll buy your gas tank when you get out the car. All that stuff, riding bikes all around in the parking lot and all that old type of stuff. We don't understand what we do when we don't stand on business. I'm going to give you a good thing. Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown had the thing right in the middle, the heart of Jackson, right there on Martin Luther King, and he don't never have no BS because everybody know he's staying on business. And if you ain't about business, he don't want you on that parking lot. You feel what I'm saying? And when you run a business like that, they know who not to mess with. And that's all I'm saying. If you start standing on business, you'll get business because they know who they mess with and who they don't.
Right.
Right, come on. Hold on, my bad. Go ahead.
Tree said the first thing you learn in business class is location, location, location. In business, you got to know your audience, and that is so true.
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
I'm going to do this because I know it will work. Let me tell you something. What's the worst place I can say probably close to highway that just business just seem like it just crazy messed up? I'm gonna say the old Dairy Queen on Raymond Road, right? You know, right in that area.
Is it full of business?
No. I'm saying it's a business, but it's a different kind of business. But let me tell you something. If I went right there, Dairy Queen on Raymond Road.
It's called, is it Sam's or?
I don't know. It's right behind the gas station, though.
Yeah, Sam's or something like that.
This is what I'm gonna tell you. If I was to take that away and put up a Chick-fil-A, that whole area right there changed because Chick-fil-A stand on
business.
And you ain't gonna be in Chick-fil-A parking lot talking about, hey, can I get $1? They stand on business and they nice with it. They don't hire trash. They don't hire you if you got them it, all this ghetto talking, all that. They gonna have you you every time you go to a Chick-fil-A, you feel like you had a good experience. And I'm not saying this because
everybody can say that. I don't hear people talk bad about them because you have to work there with a good attitude, or you won't work there.
They are not gonna hire you if you ain't got a good attitude. They gonna ask you, do you got a good attitude? Then your interview gonna go on to a whole day. They ain't gonna even hire you. They're gonna have you right there in the lobby, looking at people and talking to you, trying to make sure you standing on business. And they're gonna be like, anytime you treat our customer right,
bye.
Bye. Yeah, I don't care what he did to you. I don't care.
Not for you.
You ain't heard nobody getting shot at a Chick-fil-A because Chick-fil-A is the nicest place, really, that you want to go to.
The best place to eat it.
And what I say, you can put that thing in the worst. Guess what I'm telling you? You can put it in the worst neighborhood and it's gonna thrive because people gonna get treated nicely. They're gonna come through that. All these fights you see at McDonald's, Popeyes, all that, you ain't never seen it in Chick-fil-A. You ain't never seen Chick-fil-A worker getting into it with nobody fighting. You ain't never seen a video.
Not
one time. And we got to understand we ain't standing on business.
I agree with you. That's true.
It ain't all about
the prime example.
Thank you. Because I'm telling you, you can drop a Chick-fil-A off anywhere and it gonna thrive. It gonna thrive and it ain't gonna never have no problem because they hire the nicest people. If you mad at somebody at Chick-fil-A, the police should just beat your ass because they know you the They know you started.
You start from the Chick-fil-A.
You start talking about people cussing you out of Chick-fil-A. They be like, really?
You went to
really? Which Chick? Who in there did that? I don't know, but the motherfucker. Oh no! What about stop lying? No Chick-fil-A. That's what they gonna get. Stop lying on Chick-fil-A. You know ain't nobody cuss you out. Name Chick-fil-A. You ain't never seen it. And I'm just telling you the truth, man. I promise. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta stand on business, Patrice said. He said, my pleasure, as they say at Chick-fil-A. He said being professional is standing on business. That part.
Yeah, and that's what
we gotta realize that as people. I love shopping where people are helpful, friendly, and happy. I buy more.
Right. I'm telling you, it's
even dessert from Chick-fil-A. You know, they be so nice. You would be want to just give them a tip and everything.
I'm gonna tell you this. It's like AutoZone on Northside Drive and O'Reilly's Old on Livingston Road. Like some of these people are some of the nicest people to help you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I go out my way just to go to them stores because I know they got nice customer service. See,
so you said O'Reilly's on Highway 80's good?
No, on Livingston Road.
Livingston.
Yeah, by the old Popeye, by the Jackson Mall.
O'Reilly? Okay.
Yeah, by the Liberty Bank.
Yeah. Okay.
But what it is you go out your way to get to where people are nice at you. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's how country fishermen used to have the whole town on lock because they were so nice and all that stuff when you came through there. I don't know because I stopped eating, fried food like that. But I mean, a lot of things are different now, but they used to be the nicest place.
That grandma in there now, she'd be like, okay, $600 for your meal.
Right.
That's how you feel.
They different. Come on.
The nigga said, well, I'm going to need more North Park Mall to stand on business because the way those kids fight in there makes me want to shop. Don't want to shop in there. They
And
be
all you
fighting
gotta
in
do,
North Park.
and all you gotta do is stop shopping now. You just gotta, man, let me tell you something. People that ain't standing on business, I just don't go nowhere. When I see even gas stations, and when I see just people hanging out with golf carts and baskets and all kind of stuff, that park, they even got chairs.
You shouldn't even stop there.
I'm not stopping there. I'm sorry. These are professional hustlers out here. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not stopping here. They might be from New York, bump into me and take my wallet.
Oh
Okay,
Lord.
go ahead.
Charlie said, it seems like you are speaking down on Black communities. These people won't even support Black people out here. Nope, I take that
No,
back. I
and
bet
shouts out to Charles. But what we saying about Charles, you know, and you might have been late to the party, but what we saying is
but we didn't. But listen,
our
first
people.
off, you didn't call a race.
No, because guess what? Guess what? Even Black people, when they work for Chick-fil-A, they the nicest people in Chick-fil-A too. So what I'm saying is, if you work for Chick-fil-A, you nice. I'm sorry. I done went in there and did work in Chick-fil-A and working and fixing on some of their machines and things, and everybody nice. The manager nice from on down from the top. Everything in there. I'm talking about even the dude that got 18 tattoos in there, nice as hell. I'm telling you now. I'm telling
But
you, they
still,
just
like
nice.
I'm just telling
And
Charles, it's not that we're speaking down on the Black community. Not at all. We did not say anything about the community.
We want our community.
We're just talking about the business aspect of it all.
Right.
We're not saying no race. Not one time have we mentioned a race. But if you feel like that's what the race problem is, then you address the people in the area.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna mention a race because I listen. No reason I'm saying I'm gonna mention a race because I done seen people in Chinese places and Chinese places be ugly to them or whatever, or they people whatever, and they go back to the Asians and the Koreans or whoever do the nails. I don't know, but I'm just saying they go back to them. I watch it on film. They call themselves boycotting somebody for a week, and then next thing you know, the thing full again the next week because Black people got a short attention span when it's come time to get their nails done. They don't give a damn if they kill Muhammad Ali. If they do nails there, a Black woman gonna run up in there and get her nails done. No, what I'm saying is we got to stand up. Listen, every race, guess who the number one hire of Chinese? Number one hire of Japanese. Number one hire of Jews. They don't let us in their areas. You know what I'm saying? They hire each other and they keep their money flowing right there. And sometimes we got to look at it. We got to be more professional to compete, to get our people from trying to run out the half shells and all these other places spending their money. We got to get more professional. It ain't the fact that we don't want to spend money. Guess what? Black people run out of Jackson every week to go spend money on other people in other people's restaurants all around here. So it ain't about race. It's about us being business savvy, trying to keep the money in our community and trying to treat people with respect. Now, like I said, if you run around here and you smoking weed and you drinking and things on the job, that's what Black people do on their thing. When the last time you seen a Chinese person at the Chinese restaurant with a beer in their hand? Or anything, or blowing smoke in your face. I bet you done seen it in Black folks wasn't they? They all out right there at the front door. Sometimes you had to make them go out the back door and stand out the back door to smoke or whatever. But I mean, we got to be more professional, and that's all I'm saying. We can try to label it. We always try to label it. You know, these millionaires, this, that. No. Millionaire mind state can change just by handling your people good so you can get money from your people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
being more professional. A lot of plumbers and a lot of men that do work around here would get a lot more work if they didn't ride up in somebody's front yard rolling up a blunt. They care more about rolling up a blunt in the middle of the day than getting work done. Sometimes we got to get work done, and instead of as soon as we get a blunt break, we can't even get off. We out in front of the neighbor's yard, rolling up blunts and in the truck, smoking and all this. If they come outside and ask us a question, you know what I'm saying? We high, we this and that on the job. We doing this. We doing this. And that's why half of us can't even get regular jobs. Half of these jobs that's open, our kids can't get it because they high every damn day. They trying to smoke weed and they can't even pass a drug test because they smoking. They walking up in our black homes at 12, 13, 14, high as a kite. Tell your child you're gonna start giving him a drug test and see what he do there.
Show up. Mama won't get that visit.
I'm telling you now. What we at? Bam, come on.
Antonio said, we as
But
black
hold on one thing. But I thanks for that because I need that. I thanks for the comment, child, because I need to hear both sides of it too. I need to hear both sides of it so we can kind of get it together where we can stop, sometimes putting it on the race card and it's about us just standing on business. We ain't standing on business and we ain't handling business. We, like I said, we changing our phone numbers. That ain't got nothing to do with a millionaire. A lot of people change their number 3-4 times a year. They ain't got nothing to do with being a millionaire. We just ain't standing on business. If you got a business, that means you are, let me tell you something. If you changing numbers too much, you either doing bad business or you a bad
running from something.
Running for something. That's what you're doing. You running for something or you don't like people. And in any way, you ain't no business owner. Okay, go ahead.
We as black folks need to improve our customer service. That's what keep your business going. Being professional, being polite, catering to the needs and wants of the customer.
Right.
Okay, that part.
I agree. All right, come on with it.
Patrice said the parents are the problem with the kids at North Park. Yeah, stop dropping them off. Stay with these bad children that you raise and feel like my daughter or my son's not going to go in here and start a fight. What's wrong with them? Makisha said, yes, O'Reilly's. Ken is the nicest.
Right.
I said Jerome is the nicest.
What?
Nice people. Jerome. He was a manager or something.
Okay. But Ken, the manager,
even the girls, you know how girls in auto stores, they be having an attitude. They are nice at O'Reilly. Only by the medical mall. That's the only store now.
Shouts out to Ty. There's a young lady named Ty up there that's just nice.
Well, Ty, I've met about 3 girls and I've never met a girl at an auto parts store that's been nice. At that store, I've had an encounter with 2 of them. And they were super nice.
That's why I say Northside too, because it's some nice ones over there too. So I mean, shouts out to all nice everywhere. I'm not saying it ain't nice ones all over the place. I just keep going to the certain ones because they
you
nice.
Feel comfortable. That was your spot. And Tony said North Park is racist. Remember a few years ago they kicked those people out for having the Black Lives Matter shirts on? They kicked them out for their apparel?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. We can say they kicked them out for Black Lives Matter, but see, some of these stores got certain things about protesting and stuff like that. And sometimes if they ain't just have Black Lives Matter shirt, they probably was in there talking about it, trying to pass out papers. Some places you can't pass out papers about radical because they label stuff like that radical movement. Because imagine if we let the Nazis roll up in there like that. You know what I'm saying? And we got to look at it like that. We got to look at it. We got to look at it like that because, you ain't never seen, a Chinese or Korean with a Black Lives Matter shirt on, but they gonna stand together when you mess with one of their kinfolk or one of their people. And that's what we got to start doing. We don't need no shirt to tell us to stand together. You know, Muhammad Ali, when he came up, Muhammad Ali, Booyaye or whatever, he stood on it, and everybody didn't have no shirts on, but black people back then was standing up together. And I feel like you ain't got to have no shirt on to stand together. And I think people just need to learn how to stand together without having to dress a certain way to feel like they united.
Yep. Isn't that the truth?
Be united. Don't need a shirt to say united. You don't need no shirt to say I'm down with black people to be down with black people.
That part, your shirt only say
Right.
the one thing.
And the most people that help most black people out is black people that don't wear them shirts. So look at that.
I'm listening, bro. Tell the truth. Young brothers listening.
Go ahead.
Tell the truth, bro. God is listening. Real talk, bro. A rough woman is done.
Right,
when they think of themselves, stop killing each other, human trafficking, sex slaving, stealing people identity, using intelligence instead of hustling, and accepting money for power and fame. Yeah. Hello.
That's what we
just hit the nail on the head.
That's what we're doing right now. I think now, you know what I'm saying? That's why I never idolize these people like P. Diddy and all this. I don't never wear these shirts and, you know, with all these people pictures on it and this and that. You know, I think once we stop idolizing people that we don't know how they really live, you know, there's a lot of people we idolize and we don't know what they do outside of what you see. You know what I'm saying? Then we find out they doing this and doing that. Then we demonize them. You know, once we find out, you should have never moralized them in a way that they were so far over your head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you got to put people as human beings and say, everybody got some dark spot somewhere. And you just say, well, hopefully I don't run into this person dark spot or past or this and that. But, you know, like we living in a generation just, you know, sometimes don't care about other people too tough.
Yeah. Stop dressing like fools and dress professional without the playing professional.
Ooh, they're going to roll some people around.
So I saw a young lady and she was telling me, she was like, yeah, she was advertising her business. She was like, she does taxations, you know. So I was like, okay. And I was like, okay, where are you located? And she was like, well, I got my auntie hair salon, but I work in the back doing tax season. Yeah. But when I looked at her, I was thinking like, this is funny because her hair was purple, pink, and green. She had on a blazer. It was nice. Her outfit was well put together because her outfit was purple, pink, and green. It matched her hair.
Yeah.
So do you think somebody gonna take a clown look and saying professional, I can trust you with my personal information?
Right. I mean, because
it's a standard you have to set when you present yourself to people, because I'm thinking like if I'm looking at her, I'm reading the book from its cover, but I'm reading the book from its cover just for you to do my business. But I wouldn't feel comfortable with that.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing when they say, if you look like a policeman and you got a police suit on, you just gonna guess it's a policeman. So if you damn near look like a scammer, you look like somebody.
I didn't know what that clown was gonna do to me. No, the outfit itself was well put together.
Sometimes you got to realize you got to sell yourself. Yeah. And that's the whole thing about the picture in the background is being a little more professional. Yep. And trying to sell yourself out here in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know.
Shannon said, stop. Okay.
Oh, Shannon we did that, didn't
Yeah, we did. We did. Yeah.
Go ahead.
She said, too many people in the shadow of others trying to be the Joneses.
That part.
You know, in the beginning, like I've seen these people go into business, starting their own thing, start out booming, and flip and turn into somebody else. Then they boom leave because the little profit they made was good, enough that you can just call the shots. I ain't open at 12 because I went to the club last night.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta run here and there. I can't open at this time. And you start losing your expense, then what? What do you do then?
I'm gonna tell you this on that part there. It was a dude that I remember right behind McDonald's. He was in that little shop or something. He had, I forgot exactly what he had going on, but he had a nice little business going on back there. But every time I was trying to go up there to get something done, call me on the phone. He had this number on the door.
Oh, okay.
Back at 2:30, it's 12. I'm like, God, leave 2:30. You know what I'm saying? Like it's unprofessional. And then by the time, looking for that person, you just go to a place that you know that's open. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to be a little more professional on that tip. Go ahead.
Shannon said, especially women are the Willie Lynch mob. Black people are ignorant. Some black people are ignorant.
Go ahead. He said.
Question, bro. How do you know a real woman when you meet her?
Well, right now, I'm not finna defame off the subject because that ain't got nothing to do with this subject right now. We standing on business, and I don't want to get thrown out. I'm not getting thrown off there tonight. I'm standing on business.
Stand on business.
I'm standing on business. I'm standing on what we talking about. We talking about business, and business ain't got nothing about being a real woman when you meet her. I'm sorry to say that tonight, but I'm standing on business tonight.
Tell them to catch on the next show.
All right, come on with it.
So they better stay out the sweet spot while Chill Will and Sean King killing those kids at the spot. All those cars at BP on Capitol are deceased people cars.
Ooh. At BP on Capitol. Is they talking about on Capitol and what is that, Rose Street over there? Is it over there by Rose Street? Is you talking about? Let me see.
They better stay out the sweet spot while Chill Will and Sean King killing those kids at the sweet spot. So people being killed from there, and their cars are left at the gas station.
I'm thinking. No, I'm saying like.
Where's the BP?
I know what I'm thinking. What a BP? I'm thinking on Capitol. I'm thinking it's a big car lot that it just. Like the cars don't never move. It's like behind a club. Oh yeah, you see, she said yes down there. Oh yeah, but yeah, by Rose Street. I know. Hold on, did we skip something? Be our sisters. Hold on, did we skip some?
You did. You're there. Let me do it. There.
Okay, go ahead.
Sis, why don't you tell the truth? Our sisters are wrong. Wrong in what way, Lil Ruben? Tell me what you talking about.
But we ain't talking about sisters and what's that. We talking about standing on business now. We talking about
on business, Lil Ruben. We talking about you and your business. Okay.
Yeah.
There's still people doing taxes and the credit card machine. Shan? Okay.
I'm gonna learn something for it.
You said the clowns be our sisters.
I heard that. You keep on talking about these sisters like that.
Okay. What power women have over men?
Yeah, ain't none of this got to do with standing on business, dude.
That's his business. You got none. Go pick your business up and come back.
See, that's what I'm gonna do this year. And I'm gonna stand on business, and that's gonna be the subject. The subject tonight is standing on business. So I'm gonna make sure I stand on what I'm talking about tonight, and I'm gonna try to make it a better thing of me standing on what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna run off into all these that ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about tonight. I'm gonna stand on business.
Stand on business. Shannon said appearance is an expression of who they are. with the mask in a descriptive manner to deceive people and ask for mentors, then hang with people and steer their wills and deeds, and then move out of state, and then get to ride in top flight cars flying out without a TSA checkpoint. That must be potent if you can do all of that.
That part.
Yeah, who you know?
Let's see.
Those are some of the 250 people behind the county farm in Raymond.
Oh, okay.
Business.
Let's see.
Men allow women to do what they do, especially when they can help them get a penny to buy a pair of shoes. Oh my goodness.
He said men allow women to do what they do,
especially when they can help them get a penny to buy a pair of shoes. She said. LaRubin said, women be the problem, sis. Ain't no man standing on business. Women was not the problem.
What? Hold on.
He just said women be the problem, right? Right. Then at the end of the sentence, he said women was not the problem. So he's saying like we weren't in the past, but we are the problem now, I guess. I don't know. We talking about LaRubin.
Ain't no man standing on business. Well, I think I don't put it on man or women. We putting on both sides. We not saying a man not standing on business or a woman not standing on business.
It's either that's don't stand on business.
Standing on business, and we want to live in a world that we start standing back on business. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, read this up there.
So not professional enough and talk to customers like they are their friends.
Yeah, and I think when you start talking to customers like you just stepped out the club or something, bruh, what's up, and this and that, you're not using that professional element. It's the same reason that people order even more stuff when they go to Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to, use Chick-fil-A or there was none, but what I did was use the best possible place because, Chick-fil-A is a private owned company like that. They are not really global like that, or they probably getting, they've been here a while, but what I'm saying is their whole plan, that's why they keep letting people be off on Sunday. Chick-fil-A has a plan that will work for years and they won't change just because society changing. The reason they do their thing the certain way, reason they close at a certain time, reason they don't open on Sunday, they allow people to have their Sundays off. Every week, you're going to have Sundays off. Every week, you're going to close down a little early on Saturday. Every week, you're going to know what time you close, Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying?
And do you remember back in the day, on Sundays, businesses weren't open?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what they're doing is they keeping it old school.
Mm-hmm.
They believe you should have that day of rest. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if a lot of more businesses did that, I understand, like, mechanic people trying to get their car working, all kind of stuff, trying to get stuff, what's not. But even on Sunday, a lot of places close early. And I still commend them for still trying to close at 6 and what's, whatever, it probably should be 5 or 4, but they still standing on business. That part. Okay. Hold on, I must be, it seems like I'm okay. There it is. Let me see. What am I on? Put me what I'm on. Because I
inside.
Got to mark my let me see. Put that Let me see.
That's what you on.
Okay.
It's not about a specific person. It's us as a whole nation.
Right. Okay.
That's because they have no SEC training.
All right, break that down. What that means, so I know. Go ahead. You know.
Me? No, Shannon gonna break that down. I don't know what her acronyms of SCE is.
He said these people that took over the
The
own.
oldest business with their druggy children or family. Oh Lord.
Oh,
What?
she must be talking about a certain building. I mean, certain people. I guess.
Well, she was just talking about the building or the little edifice by Jackson State. Remember, she was just saying about the
I said she
children.
said that's Southern East Conference for all business owners that to teach customer service to the public. Okay.
See, that's why I needed her to answer that because I was thinking something different.
Oh, her
Thinking
past.
about security exchange with the government thing. So it's something different.
She talking about her past tense friends. Okay, I got you.
Oh, okay.
All right. Come
To
on.
tell the truth, my brother and sister answer this. All young men and sisters who be their parents.
Okay. Go ahead.
Shannon said these people of management has taken off many people businesses with their owner, crackhead, and crystal meth and icehead children, nieces and nephews, especially the husbands. She just got out a whole family. She said the Southern Eastern Conference for all business owners to teach them services to the public. Oh, okay. I was kind of thinking basketball, and then I thought about the government thing. She said her past tense friends. Okay. Can I go live, bro, on your pod? That's what the Ruben wants.
Yeah, but you ain't even said
Stay
nothing.
on the subject.
You ain't said nothing about the subject tonight. So I'm kind of thinking where you trying to go because I'm standing on business. I'm standing on this subject tonight, and I ain't seen one thing you said about this subject, Ruben. So I at least
My business on it.
know that you trying to stay on the same page. Ain't no reason to go live and change the whole subject because sometimes you get to the point you want to talk about what you want to talk about. You like fuck the subject. But we ain't doing that tonight. We ain't fucking the subject tonight. Okay.
If you don't want to go past that, then let us know. She said, I've been an entrepreneur. He said, those murderers tried her too. If you get on here talking about something else than what we're talking about, you're going back out into the. And I'm going to tell you. Tonight, we standing on business. That's what we doing.
On business. Come on with it.
Standing on business.
They go to
Think
next.
about swapping your skills for payment and flirting with customers. I know masseuse therapist does that. They feel like you can pay them and they want to give you something they got. Some bugs.
Oh, Shannon, you can get on the thing. We got the screen yard up. You can get up on that too. Shoot, I can put 6-7 people on here.
Well, the link has been included in the chat. Shannon said, I love to be on y'all podcast because I have so much to help people to stay free and live. And that's what we need. Bring it on. Both of y'all can join. It's no problem. Just click on the link.
Okay. Come on with the thing. Let's see.
I read that.
You said you
about swapping your skills for payment and flirting with customers. Remember, I was just giving the example of the masseuse.
Yeah. Yeah. But, and I'm gonna do this and this same thing. You know, like you said, like mechanics and other people that's winking and flirting with the customer, and that right there kind of run off customers, kind of You know, even when you standing on business and somebody, you know, men, and I know us men, sometimes we can get off the what's the name, woman looking all nice and this name, like, oh, look at them earrings. Like, where you get them earrings from? They are nice tonight. You got that nice color on you, Bella. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, where's that glow coming from? Look at that smile. Look at them teeth so white. Did you just brush them before you got on the show? These they from freshly brushed teeth. But I'm just saying, like, you
Just
know,
like that.
we got to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I said, got to stand on business sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And not change the narrative, not running, you know, flirting and doing all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying, that's making people feel a certain kind of way or feeling
Mhm.
uncomfortable. Well,
Yep. So when you work, does not work. So you just can't say, "Oh, I had a long night last night. I can't get up for my business to open at 8. I'll
right.
open at 12." But
Well,
you're opening at 12 without letting your customers know that you're opening at 12. So they're going to eventually find their business somewhere else.
yeah.
And you possibly could have lost that good customer, especially somebody that's
See,
consistent.
one thing that I know, if you set the bar and you keep it there, say if you're a late bloomer and you say, I don't open my business till 12, and I open my business from 12 to 6, 12 to 7, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? People will come to you in that time, and
They
they know what
and they're
time that
expecting
you
you to be there.
right. They know what time you're gonna be there. Well, I know he'll be there at 12. You know, he ain't there now, but I know he'll be there at 12. Sometimes he come early, but I know he'll be there at 12. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So if you stand on business and you make sure you keep standing on business, people gonna fuck with you. And that's all I'm trying to say about everybody. All I'm doing is I'm tired of having to spend my money outside of Jackson in any kind of way, or not Jackson, just any kind of business. Like me myself now, you know, I try hard, you know what I'm saying, to keep my business for the people that stay around here. I'm not
Mhm.
hiring, you know, I'm trying my best not to hire people in Brandon or hire people in Byron and stuff to
Oh,
do,
okay,
do
okay.
my work. And I stay right here in Jackson. I'm trying to mess with my dudes. I know too many dudes to be running around trying to give business to everybody else. And I know the man across the street or the man down the street or the man around here that can do it. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
only thing about me is I want people that gonna stand on business. You know what I'm saying? You know, to me, that's why I'm always attracted to anybody that kind of act like me. A person that answer their phone all the time. The person that's, you know, kind of like they always available or they always calling you back saying, "Oh, sorry, I missed the call. Whoop de whoop de whoop, this and that." So sometimes, you know, it might be the person that I missed the call and you know, and they don't call me back for 2 days. I'll be like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, if we start standing on business, we'll get more business, and then we won't be running here and there, everywhere to make it happen. I think we just got to be more business savvy and knowing, okay, I can get this job done, get this job done, get this job done, and I think if we start standing on business like that, we'll get far. If we just halfway do what we supposed to do every day, we'll get stuff finished and we can move on to the next. Because anytime we say we're gonna do something and then anything can change us to doing everything else than what we supposed to been doing,
Easily.
it throws us off, and then we stop being business people. We start being reactive people. We start being, oh, say somebody just called me. I done put them in front of everybody else that I supposed to be doing something for, and we can't do it like that. And that's when you say, I'm not standing on business. You got to tell them, hey, I can get you tomorrow because I got this going on today. And if they can't deal with that, I understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I respect people like that more that'll tell you, I can't get to you today or tomorrow. It might be Thursday. It might be
Next week.
Friday. Right. It might be you can come Monday or next week and you'll be the first on my list. Or it just we got to start standing on business and we want people to continue to fuck with us. We got to answer our phone, stand on business. Hey, you can answer the phone, just tell motherfucker, hey, I can't make it. But we just got to answer the phone and stand on business.
Yep, I agree.
Yep. Look at that joke. He said, y'all don't make
He
sense.
said, y'all don't make sense.
That joke said, really, bro? Both y'all lost y'all man, yeah.
Don't make sense on what though?
Yeah. I mean, just break it down what we don't make sense on. All right.
But the invitation still stands for Shannon and LaRuben. If you care to join,
but-
place a comment.
Yeah, he probably just saying something.
And you don't have to turn your camera, but you can if you like.
Look, he just saying something to get a reaction.
Trying to get a reaction. We standing on business tonight, LaRuben.
Business is nice.
We on business.
Come on with this here. We already put up the link up there.
Yeah, I shared in the comments. So if you don't show up, you will have inconsistent income. So if you don't show up for work, how you gonna make money? Your inconsistency. Like just say for instance, if you had a family that depend on your income,
right?
You have inconsistent income, or just yourself, even if you may decide to live a lavish life. Like most people I see that work boutiques, they like to live a lavish life, like everything is copacetic and upscale. You know, so if you don't work or show up, what income you gonna gain?
Well, I guess I'll send a link this time since let me see.
Let me see the tongue ring. Oh, you weren't singing that word.
You so sad. Bam. Put that jut up in there. Bam. Okay. Yep, but if you don't show up, you will have inconsistencies at work. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of self-explanatory.
Yes, there's nothing more to it.
Come on with it.
So you're never available when you need them, not open when they say they are. Same thing.
Yeah.
My store open from 8 to 5 and you get there at 12 o'clock. You lost from 8 to 11 customers because they all gone.
Well, what it is, and then let me tell you something. People want to leave work at 12 and trying to run off for a second, and it still ain't coming back till 2 or 3. They, you know what I'm saying? Like it's inconsistencies on how they running their business. They ain't available, and people get tired of that. Even your friends ain't gonna mess with you if you're not available. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's people that cut hair and do all kind of stuff. And some of their closest people don't mess with them because they know how they are on the business side, or they might know how they get to run in their mouth and take an hour for a 20-minute haircut, take an hour to cut it. And they got places to go, places to be. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, I mean, it's just like this sometimes. Come on with it.
So stop relying on just your friends to support your business.
Yeah.
You got to step outside the box. Your friend and family, they can come to grand opening, make their purchases, but just relying on those certain people for something that they probably don't always need it in a consistent way.
Yeah.
So reach out to others, start your advertisement. Facebook and Instagram and Twitter are the new free advertisement apps.
And I think everybody might need, friends to be able to, because word of mouth is good to have. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing to do from the door is treat your good friends right, and they're gonna give you more business too because they want to see you win. See, and hang around friends that want to see you win. See, sometimes you're around friends that don't want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? You start glowing, they start trying to splash you with some water. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Say, where that glow come from?
Yeah, you glowing too hard. You better than me now. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
think you better than me.
You can tell when somebody trying to dim your light. And when they trying to dim your light, you just say, this is not going.
Right.
Yep.
I did though. What's the 4 P's of marketing?
Oh, he finna break it down. Gerald, shots out to Gerald. Break it down, the 4 P's.
Gerald, break it down for us so we can see what it is.
And I'll be sitting here waiting on.
You waiting on Gerald. Okay.
Yeah, the marketing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he like this here right now. Okay. Man, Ruben, what you talking about, man? We got Bella over here laugh. You heard him when he said skipping the truth. The 4 P's of marketing coming up because we finna stand on business. Oh, what we talking about? We talking about business.
What's up?
I ain't heard Ruben say nothing about business, running a business or nothing. It got me thinking that, you really know about business when you don't want to talk about business. Product, price, place, promotion.
Okay.
The 4 P's.
I like those people.
And that's what I be telling people. You got to come up with a product. You got to come up with the right price. And then that price got to match the place that you in. You know what I'm saying?
So you telling me if I go to the farmer's market by the medical mall, I will get a better deal than downtown?
Yeah. Yeah. Because the farmer's market, even though they might have certain things that might seem a little what's there, once I go in the store, I say, they got a good price. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because you go down there, you grab your cup of peaches, a cup of this, cup of that. They're gonna give you a good price on it. And you good. You gonna walk away from that thing. I ain't never seen nobody walk away from the farmer's market. Man, because you picking everything you getting.
Yeah.
So if you don't
is it time for him yet?
Pick it, you don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Product, price, place, and promotion. That's what's up, Gerald. That's a great way.
All right, come on with it.
So stress level may be high if you don't do a separation. So if you don't separate your personal life with your business life, it could be stressful. You have to put on a rope where you're going to know, I got to do this for my business to succeed. In my personal life, I got to be on the back burner a little bit, maybe sometimes.
Got babies in there.
Say for instance,
look, they got babies in there around. You want to see this dress? You want to see this dress?
Wives nagging. You work 12 hours. I need 3 of the 12 you worked already. Why you didn't give that to me? You
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like we just got to get to the point that we got to stand on business. We got to.
If you want to be successful in it, yes, that's what you got to do. You got to stand on business.
Yeah. And I just and like Gerald say, you got to promote your business, and you got to promote it in the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think, like a lot of people, if you start promoting your business, that's why they had these mannequins and all this stuff. You stick outside, promote your business, blow up things that throw around.
They waving at you like, come
Yeah.
on, come and see what I got
Only,
going.
only thing that I be looking that I still don't like is when these folks get out there just like the Liberty thing, be dressing up like the Liberty person on the corner.
Yeah,
And
so what the Statue of
it
Liberty have to
just
do with
it
your
just
taxes?
it just I'm glad, I don't have no problem with anybody that I had to do that. I'm glad I ain't never had to dress up in nothing to
No
promote.
dress.
I mean, not just that. I'm talking about any kind of outfit, a chicken outfit, a clown. I mean, whatever kind of outfit you got to get in to sell a product and stand out on the street with a sign or anything in the hot weather or whatever. I don't want to do that one ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even political thing. That's why they got signs that stick in the dirt. I'm not finna be out there yelling, talking about, yeah, vote for what's the name? Yeah, vote for. I get a taller sign that's about my height and stick it out there and put yeah on the backside. This is $75 sign. I need my $75 when I come back or whatever. But no, I ain't gonna be out there, you know, acting goofy with my lawn chairs and this and that. I understand what people do to get people to vote and stuff like that, but I just it's just certain stuff I'm not gonna do.
Mm.
Oh,
What's up, Jerry? Jerry said,
what up, Jerry? Up in his house. Go
he
ahead.
said his total sense for business. He's a total sense for business about. I can't see everything, so you read it.
Oh, let me see if it's over here. Let me see. Oh, he said it's my total sense for business is about. Yeah,
So he have a total sense for business.
yeah, it's about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's my okay, yeah, it's my total sense of business. Yeah, because um he said real I really think y'all both love each other. Real talk, y'all fake. Boy, you sure be throwing a lot of little old what's name to be
I
talking about.
ain't got no hate for Mr. Know-It-All. What you mean, LaRuben?
He
I
said
love you too, and you special.
he said
God love you too, fool.
and that's what I be saying about the whole throwing shots at people character, calling them names, calling them fake and all that. See, I ain't never did you like that. You know
Well,
what I'm
we are. Well, listen. Let me tell you, we already been through this. We had this whole conversation. We knew when LaRuben signed on where he was. He was at Bud and Wise in them house.
saying? And Wilder just left.
And Black and Mild on their way. He had some couple sections.
Hey, Bud still there, but Wilder just left.
Sure, he got company. What you talking about?
Good try. Good try. Let me see. Bam, there it is.
The workday may seem to never end.
Yeah, and that's the worst thing about having your own business is feeling like the workday never ends.
But that's the thing. When you're in your own personal business, you have to really develop a sense of turnoff because you can work so long until it become overwhelming. Then you become stressed with your personal life outside of your business, and you just may have a little rough time. So you have to create you a shutdown time. Like,
And
okay,
look,
I'm working.
Jerry, look, Jerry, you hear that? You got to create a
You have to force it because sometimes, like me, I have so many things. I got so many things I need to take tonight. So I'm thinking in my head, like I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you all, but I'm thinking in my head, what do I have to do after this? So
Right.
it's not even fair to myself to even put that stress on myself.
Yeah.
This should be a relaxed time to even conversate
Yeah.
about life right now. You know,
And
instead of, you know, just putting that pressure on myself within me, like, oh, I got to go back and do. No, you
Yeah.
put a break, cut
And
off time. My cutoff is at a certain time. It is it, whether I'm doing this or that, you know.
and that's what I get to. And I'm gonna tell you, that's one reason that I like doing this show. This show give me a chance to really cut off everything I got on, and I know I'm gonna stop at a certain time,
Right.
and I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get some rest, and I'm gonna try to get ready for the show and be focused to try to, you know what I'm saying, to try to get, you know, try to be focused on the show and trying to be professional. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right? I be trying to get me a nap in to get my brain right. Like, let me exclude what I just got done
I ain't
doing.
gonna even lie. I got to give me a nap in because I'd be yawning on this time. Like,
Well, like, look, just what you say. The work day never seems to end. That's me.
yeah,
It never seems to end. So I just be consumed by
right.
the work. But you do these things because you're trying to make something consistent in your growth on your personal side.
And
You
I'm gonna
know,
tell you,
so just think about if you had something else other than what you're trying to do, it can be very time consuming where you don't have
and,
downtime.
and I'm gonna tell you, I really thought I was the hardest working man in Jackson, and probably still is
Nope.
until I until I met Jerry, and
Okay.
then I was like, nah, he the hardest working man. Then I was like, halftime he don't be in Jackson, so he cheating.
Oh, that's what saved you. You just local. Oh, okay. I got you.
That's a good one, ain't it? That's a good one. How I did that. So,
Yeah.
so you know what I'm saying, and then you know, there's a lot of stuff that I've been pulling back because you know I just can't work the same regiment that I used to work. Instead of 7 jobs, I got like 3 now. You know what I'm
What?
saying?
You have three what?
3
Jobs
jobs.
with subcontractors under
Man.
it. Who you thought you fooled?
So now
I tell you, I give you the MVP of Jamaican jobs.
what is a Jamaican job?
Jamaica me happy, making money.
If it ain't making money, that was somebody told me today. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. Hold on.
Making me happy. And
Hold
what
on.
makes you happy?
But the
Money.
whole thing is I got an argument, you know, with somebody because I put up a post about, you know, I think men shouldn't do certain things for 5 minutes of fame, you know what I'm saying, to make themselves look bad or something, you know what I'm saying?
What you
So
mean?
no, I think a lot of a lot of a lot of let me break it down. I think a lot of times when you out here and you working and all that, because like I do I do a lot of work. I do a lot of
Okay.
so it's like when you out here and you doing work like that, it's like you kind of forget that you need rest time. You know, you need this other kind of time that you don't give yourself, you know, because I realize, when my boy Jerry lost his wife and, you know, realizing that he can't be out there like he used to be and have to get home to deal with the kids and stuff like that. And
Because
this
she was his other team member that would probably
right.
take care of that part. Uh-huh.
So now, you know, you have to look at stuff different and say, you know, this stuff is bigger than me. You know,
Yeah.
it's bigger than me on a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So I think even because to make your work schedule match a lot of times, now we got to get to the point that we really got to go time. Like I noticed one thing You know, as soon as he get his kids off school and thing, now he try to get out there and hustle and bustle and get all the money and everything he can get. And it's one though, till the kids start getting out of school and start calling them to get picked up and this and that and that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, you know, once you get home and you rested and you cook them something to eat, what now you don't want to get back out because really the day job is over, but we still want to do little extra stuff. We still want to, somebody gonna call us in the middle of the night to go do this busted, this messed up, you know what I'm saying? And it just trick of the trade, you know what I'm saying?
Which leads to our next subject. No free time. 3 words.
Yeah.
No free time.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to make that free time just to have a change of scenery because I know me in what I do, I'm in a lot of numbers. And sometimes I have to get up and step away and look at something, read something, look at TV, which I don't often do. I just do something different to reset the brain. Gerald said, I think it's important to learn the business side of a business. And it is.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have these knowledge, skills, or ability for what they're out here trying to promote as their business. It's called the KSA, if we want to do acronyms.
Yeah.
It's having the knowledge, the skills, and the ability. You feel like I got these little lashes created. I'm going to go out here and start me a lash business.
Right.
Then you have these people that go and get these $50 certificates or however much it is, and you get a lash license and you become a clinician of lashes.
Right.
You know, so that's been like a famous business I've been hearing people talk about, but I haven't seen too many people succeed in something like that because it could be not because the business is on an uprise. It's just like they don't be consistent in doing it. I even had a niece to do that. She invested in her business, started and everything. She got it started in Jackson, Mississippi. She was doing really good. Business was great. She met one person that said, you should move this to Texas because I haven't seen this in Texas. But I'm telling her, like, as big as Texas is, it's possible that they didn't see it in Texas because you have to go 20 miles to get to the other side of the highway. So, you know, just don't run on that. So she ran with it. So business is not as booming as it was in Mississippi and Texas, but it's working. But, you know.
And I'm going to do this. Ruben, the reason I'm skipping comments because we standing on business and I ain't standing on that nonsense tonight. I'm not finna let you just say stuff and I'm going to put it up on the screen. We ain't going to do that. When you start talking about what we talking about, then I put you on the screen. But as long as you ain't talking about business and you just saying stuff, that's on you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You already know the Ruben do barks all the time.
No, I'm letting them listen. We just told you that way back when that you said, I'm gonna stand on business, I'm gonna stand on the subject. I'm gonna stand on the what's name. You ain't stayed on the subject one time. You done said all kind of nonsense stuff all through that. And I'm not finna put it on the screen no more. I'm not finna put nonsense. If you ain't gonna stand on what we talking about, if you all it's just like if we talking about water in the ocean, and you start
talking
about a volcano, you ain't standing on what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And until you start standing on business and what we talking about, man, I ain't gonna do that, big
We already told you he's already at the party.
No, I understand all that, but I'm just letting him know. You know what I'm saying? The reason your comments ain't going on because you ain't talking about nothing we talking about. We talking about business owners and stuff like this here, and you talking about some nonsense. I'm reading your stuff, and you ain't talking about nothing that's worth putting up. So I'm not finna put it up, and I'm not finna keep putting up stuff that people just throwing out there just to try to get a reaction. See, that's called trolling in a way.
But we stand on business. You taking too much time to explain something you have to do to the Ruben every show.
That problem. All right, come on. Next one. I'm glad you stopped that one.
Yeah, because you was about to go in and let him have it again. He used to. Forget him. You need technical skills, bookkeeping, and marketing. And that's the same thing that Gerald just said. He just said you need to learn the business side of a business. Right. So even in business, you got to have some form of technical skills because of the society that we're in now. You have to have technical skills to understand the technical part, like money transactions. There are ways you can operate with your money, bookkeeping, QuickBooks, things like that, marketing, advertising your business so the message can get out to people. So a lot of times with the way we are moving with society now, you have to have a technical understanding how to promote your business in the marketing field. So yeah, I agree. You need technical skills, bookkeeping, and marketing. It's not just like I'm about to start a business. I'm about to sell this stuff I bought or I got to sell to you and make so much money. It's more to that, just that. So just think about that when you're being self-employed, because in all of this, you still have to deal with customer service. So you need some type of public relationship experience. But if you ever worked at McDonald's, don't start a business because everybody at McDonald's so mean.
I'm gonna tell you this, Ruben. I'm gonna say one thing, and I'm gonna get back on business. When you say all I said is this, go read back your last 7 comments and what you done said, and you'll know that you ain't standing on business right now. All right, come on.
Time management, people skills, and passion are so important. I think that's the word we were trying to say. Let me make that correction.
Oh.
Bam.
I heard that. We got on that thing quick, didn't it? Yeah. But
everybody's entitled to mistakes.
All right, go ahead. Read that one more time.
Time management. We've addressed this all through the show. Time management. You got to know how to manage your time for your businesses and your personal life. People skills. You got to know how to handle. That's one thing I had to work on. Like in any business, you should be able to keep your calm and composure. But you get crazy people, you kind of like get out of your character. And I've learned that over the years, just being quiet is better than speaking on it.
And I guess that's what I got to learn. You know, I guess with us, you know, doing this podcast, I guess that's something I got to learn that, you know, to keep myself from getting out of character, you know, staying on business, you know what I'm saying? Because I think I allow, you know, Ruben and anybody else sometimes to get me
off, to disturb you,
you know, off the struggle, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it be a struggle when you're out here and you sit up here and you're trying to, you know, be real or talk about what's really going on around here.
Right.
And you want to let people know the truth, what's really going on, all that good stuff. But, you know, I'm going to throw this in. You know, the devil will try to pull you off. And the devil try to revenge.
The devil is busy.
And send you off the subject into another.
And I'm off the subject.
See, I ain't going to do it. I'm gonna let you do that. Look, you're ready to see. You about to try to throw me out too. I'm not gonna get into that tonight. I'm gonna be good tonight. I feel like one thing about it, standing on business got my whole see one thing about it, once we started talking about business, I can tell how my mind clicked to a whole nother mode. And I can tell even in the world how I don't let people throw me off when I got things I got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And see,
when you
that's
get
what I
it in your
realized.
mind, in
That's
your
when I
heart, it's gonna
realized,
happen.
yeah, when I realized when we were talking about standing on business, see, because this is what it is. We at night, I'm off. You know what I'm saying? This is enjoyable cast. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this for now. We've been doing this podcast almost 5 years now. Since 2019, I know.
Man, that went by so fast. I remember the first day
Yeah. So
sitting in the mist.
yeah. Because I
Wow.
remember when I was doing it by myself, trying to get somebody to come do it with me.
I'm like, dude, I got you. I like talking and running my mouth.
Yeah. So you know, that's that. People don't realize the dedication they have just to even do this one time every week. You know, we trying to get,
Opposed to
we
twice.
trying, yeah, we trying to get back to 2 times, but people don't realize like it's a breath of fresh air. Me and Corey Holcomb got the same schedule. We both come on Tuesday nights, get our stuff over with so we can go and do what we got to do the rest of the week.
Right. Two nutcase.
Corey Holcomb is coming on right now as we speak. And
Oh,
when I
wow.
get off, I'm going to go back. I'm going to watch the 5150 show because he be talking his good stuff. You know, same
Shout
thing.
out to Corey Holcomb,
Shout out to
the
Corey.
man that is comfortable for saying the B word.
I remember when I went to one of his comedy shows when he came up in this thing.
Huh?
Yep. But I'm gonna tell you, I think like really today, tonight, you know, just to think about us standing on business as a whole, you know, got me in a whole different mindset because usually I get triggered in the daytime, you know, when I wake up and then my mind hit business. You know what I'm saying? And I think like now, you know, being nighttime, see, my mind ain't really on business. But when we talking about standing on business,
You
now
know how to
I
address it.
got to stand on business tonight. If I don't stand on it no other night, I got to stand on business tonight.
Right.
So I understand, Ruben. I know you want to throw me off, throw me into something else, but I'm standing on business. We standing on what we talking about tonight. We talking about business. We're gonna get through this whole show talking about business. We ain't talking about bruh. We ain't talking about God. We ain't talking about none of this stuff. We're gonna talk about business. And I'm gonna get to the point from now on that I'm gonna be talking about the subject that we talking about.
That's right.
And
Like Josiah would
we
say,
might
Josiah said, minding my business.
yeah, we might get into other little stuff,
I know, but we minding our
we
business.
gonna stay in a lane sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna have subjects that we gonna be here, there. But guess what? We gonna already have it planned out. Tonight it was all about business. I've been thinking about business all week, and I've been thinking about when we talked about it on one of them last shows about how Black people are not standing on business. And I think well, I ain't gonna say Black people. I'm gonna say people in Jackson not standing on business sometimes because sometimes the culture around us have us acting a little different. But we got to get back to standing on business. We got to start treating people like business. We got to start respecting our business, not smoking, drinking, and taking it out of order. Whatever you want to do to be best at it, sometimes you got to leave some stuff out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me how they say you can get to the last one. Bam.
Understand your motivation and just do it.
Oh, like Nike. Like Nike.
Not like Nike, but just do it. Nike getting some money and on some people stuff.
Oh, what Gerald said. See,
Just
Gerald Gerald all about business. See, that's one thing I know about Gerald. Go ahead, read what he got to
Gerald
say.
said business making is just as important as an LLC. They go hand in hand.
Yeah.
You got to have a banking system to even get your LLC started professionally. You can always get your EIN early.
And you
But
got,
you don't do nothing with it.
guess what? You got people out here scared to have a bank account because they don't even want to put no money in the bank because they scared somebody gonna take something from them because they done probably did somebody wrong or scared somebody gonna sue them or something like this here. Sometimes how you move will show more about you than what you don't do.
Yeah.
Not opening a bank account, like when you come in something and you going for a loan and they find out you ain't even got a bank account nowhere, yeah, you ain't even get that loan. You ain't even get it long. So they know you ain't been standing on business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said, Ruben, since I told you to say anything about the subject, you still haven't yet. You still throwing all these type of trinkets and little side shots and this and that. And I'm not finna put it up on the screen, sir.
Oh,
There.
Lord.
Come on.
LLC and only cash out. That's their banking system.
Don't be talking about Cash App. I like Cash App. No, I'm just saying. Yeah, but I mean, you got to have a banking system. You got to have something. You know what I'm saying? Like we just got to move better as a people, as a culture. You know what I'm saying? And we getting to the point that I think we doing it. We just got to start doing it a little better. Like you said, you got to understand what you're doing it for. If you're gonna say I'm doing it for little Tutu, little Ray, little Reggie, little Joe, you got to do it for them. If you got children that you're doing it for, you got to change how you move to do it for your child or whatever you're gonna do it for.
Yeah.
And you can't be scared. You just got to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Step out and take chances.
Yeah. And I think that's the problem sometimes. Sometimes we don't step out, we don't take chances, and we don't stand on business. If you want to be, let me tell you something. One thing about me, if anybody asks me my honest opinion about how to run certain businesses and that, sometimes they might get mad at me or something because I might get brutally honest because sometimes that's just the person I am. And I can't make myself another type of person. Sometimes I just got to say what I believe, how I believe it, and you can like it or you can't like it, and I got to go with whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I got to look, if I'm looking at how somebody carrying themselves, how they doing something, and I say, well, if you do this and you change this, you know, you might get a little, better like this and that. Just like I remember telling my partner, he got a mechanic shop. And because he a good mechanic, like anytime somebody has something wrong, he'll go inside the motor, all kind of stuff. I say, hey man, but the price you got to charge to go inside a motor and break a motor down and try to find out what's wrong. And man, just tell them to get a new motor and just swap the motor out. So, hey, he started doing that. And he loving it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's simple. You give him a price to put it out, a price to put it in, and it's simple. You do it and you handle your business and get your money, you keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I just told him sometimes you got to make it a little more simple. Even though you can do some of this crazy stuff, sometimes you do that on your own shit. You break down your motor, build it back together. Different projects to keep you on point of what you know how to do. But breaking down every car, nah, it's time up. I mean, the cars. I mean, because sometimes when stuff go wrong with a motor, sometimes it's something else that caused that to mess up. So now sometimes it's 2-3 things went on wrong to mess up certain. You might fix one thing and figure out that it's something else in there messed up too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause that's just how it goes sometimes. So I don't know. I ain't seen you yawn yet, but I know we at the end.
Well, won't he do it?
Won't he do it? Okay. And how they say, don't forget to like and subscribe and share. It don't cost nothing to like.
Nothing. It's free.
It's nothing. And don't forget to subscribe to the page. Mr. Know It All is on there. Subscribe to the YouTube page. It's on there. Marcus Honeysucker. The other page is Mr. Know It All page. And
The regular page.
and the regular page.
What's your name?
Marcus Honeysucker.
Oh, Mr. Honeysucker.
So how they say, you know, we ain't got to go home, but
We can't go to bed.
got to go out this show.
Yeah. Trip out, big splash, baby, you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strong. On the surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid.
God bless you too.
Hold on till I'm 60. I'm coming for a long repeat. Alright, on the surfboard emergency.
God
Ain't
bless
worried, they ain't notice
girl
me.
up in the his ass. What he say?
Al said you looking like it's past your bedtime. Mm-hmm. It is.
Yeah, so it was nice. We had a good time. Appreciate you, Miss Bella. We enjoy you coming on every week. We know sometimes it's rough to meet a certain timeline every week because I break my neck trying to make you every week. I'm sure you do.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Newell. I appreciate you.
And I ain't even gonna let the song play out. We out of here.